Good afternoon and welcome back to your bi-weekly Nelly Diverse skincare video. Today we are going to talk about aging, but not just any type of aging, the aging and how we're going to approach it for somebody who has a sensitive skin or reactive skin or just simply red skin. So I've said it before in previous videos, but we have to be very, very careful when we're approaching the anti-aging for somebody who has a red or reactive skin. One of the worst things that you can do is actually use these super stimulating ingredients that are actually going to make your redness much worse, which are actually going to cause an inflammation as far as your dermal layers. And then once that inflammation goes down, it's like if you had a balloon that's been blown up for months and then all of a sudden you take all the air out, so everything gets kind of shriveled. We don't want to have shriveled skin. We want to have healthy, glowing skin. So before we get into the actual aggravating factors, let's just go over a little bit what happens in your skin. So skin, as you know, is it is the biggest organ of the body, and your skin is there as a protector. If you don't actually have a healthy protector, then you're not going to be protected. Now, what do you need to be protected? Essentially, one of the most basic things, other than having a stabilized pH and a good bacterial flora, you need to have hydration. As soon as your skin gets, and we're not just talking about seasonal change type of dehydration, we're talking about constantly dehydrated because you either don't have the proper products or just overuse certain ingredients, then it leaves room for all of the irritants or allergens really to get into your skin, and then you get an inflammatory reaction. What is an inflammatory reaction? It's when some of your cells get stressed out, right? They see something that doesn't belong come in, and then it becomes swollen, it becomes itchy, it feels warm, it feels tight. All of these things are not things that you should feel if you're using proper skincare routine and also if your skin is well protected. So hydration, super, super important to make sure that your skin is actually going to be healthy. So make sure not to neglect your hydration. We're not just talking about actually drinking water, we are also talking about topical hydration, so having a good moisturizing cream. And again, if you have red skin, don't go with the most stimulating type of products. Go with something that's really made for your skin type. So always refer to your esthetician if you're searching for something specific that you'd like to add to your routine. Just don't wing it, okay? So some of the aggravating factors that we can have for somebody who does have red skin, there's a few different things that you need to look at. One of them being genetics. If everybody or a few people in your family does have rosacea or just has very irritated and sensitive skin, you are most likely going to be a little bit more predisposed to it, but there's really ways around it. So other than genetics, there is going to be the hormonal fluctuations that can affect how red your skin gets because you are getting warm. There's a lot of different side effects really from hormonal fluctuations that are going to come through, one of them being acne, as we talked about last week. So definitely take a look at that. As far as your internal aspects, and this I'm talking about like your actual habits, if you are somebody who drinks a lot of coffee, if you get red when you have a glass of red wine, spicy food, all these things are going to be vasodilators. So what that means is that your little capillaries on your skin, they're going to dilate, yeah, that's what it means. And then your skin is going to get a little bit rosier. What we want to do and how the Nelly Diverse approach to for those types of skin is that we're going to try and minimize irritations, but also strengthen your natural defenses. If we're able to strengthen your natural defenses, you're going to be much less likely to having all of these reactions and all of these irritations. So let's get to the products. Like I said, red skins and sensitive hyperreactive skins, don't go with the most stimulating products on the market. You are not going to be satisfied and you're just going to make it worse. So step one of any skincare routine is going to be cleansing. Now for the cleansing, for somebody who does have rosacea or even acne rosacea prone skin, you have two different options. Now for somebody that is just the rosacea, somebody who does wear makeup, at that point, I would recommend the Hydrocele cleansing milk. So this is going to perfectly cleanse your makeup as well as give you a nice hydration without making you feel oily. Other option, if you have a combination skin or if you are somebody who gets like little breakouts through the redness, that's really a very visible sign of acne rosacea. So in that case, you're better off going with the foaming cleanser, which is the foaming wash for sensitive skin. So give you that foaming cleanse, that nice clean feeling that you want to have. You're going to get a lot of anti-inflammatory benefits from this, but again, without feeling tight. This is the key to when you're picking your cleanser, guys. If you feel tight after cleansing, your cleanser is probably not the best one for you, okay? So tight skin, normal skin, red skin, we can go with the Hydrocele cleansing milk, perfectly safe. And somebody that has little combination skin, the occasional breakout, we're going to go with the foaming wash for sensitive skin. Now for your toners, I gave you guys two different options. So the first one being the sensitive skin toner. So sensitive skin toner is going to be really ideal for somebody who has, of course, yes, redness, but just redness, right? So a little diffuse redness like on the cheek area. If you have vascular dark circles as well, so that is like the type of dark circles that, you know, when you sleep 12 hours but you still wake up looking tired, this is going to help to just normalize the little microcirculation. So you could do little compresses around your eyes. Not a problem with the sensitive skin toner. Beautiful blend. There's rose water inside, so it smells really nice and gives you a nice cooling effect too. Then your other one is going to be the soothing lotion. So soothing lotion is for the skins that if you feel like your skin is constantly warm, even though it's not actually hot outside, you just put your hand on your face, clean hands, please. Put your hand on your face and you feel like it's really warm, you might be better off going with the soothing lotion because that is going to give you a much more, it's going to be a much more quick anti-inflammatory for you. If you have a reaction, if you have a sunburn, if you just don't feel comfortable in your skin and you don't have like a mask or anything like that to put on it, soothing lotion is a really, really good alternative for it. You have some tannic acid, blueberry water, so very nice blend for that. Then, so we have our two first basic products, so your cleanser and your toner. Somebody with red skin, I know you might want to not do it as much because anytime you have exfoliated in the past, you probably get much more red. However, sticking with an enzymatic exfoliant is going to give you really all of the exfoliation that you need, but again, without scratching or stripping your skin. So we would go with the exfoliating gel for sensitive skin. So this one, like I said, enzymatic, you put on thinly on your skin, you can massage it around, you don't need a scrub. If you have a red skin, we need to work with your skin to lift off your dead skin cells and not scratch at your skin, because then you're for sure going to get more red and just more irritated at the end of the day. So exfoliating gel for sensitive skin is something that you should be doing once to twice a week. And the exfoliation, honestly, no matter what your skin type is something that's important to make sure that your products are actually going to penetrate. If you never exfoliate because you're scared of getting more red, it's understandable, but this one is definitely going to be safe for you, and exfoliating is going to make sure that your cream is actually going to go in your skin. If you never exfoliate, your cream is just going to stay on top because there is that barrier of dead skin cells that's going to create an occlusion, so nothing's going to go in. So we're going to go over 3 of the different add-ons that you could do if you're trying to have a little bit more of an advanced skincare routine, but that you're still trying to work on the signs of aging. We have the sensitive skin serum. So sensitive skin serum is there to block your inflammatory receptors. What does that mean? In our skin, we have inflammatory receptors, right? Yes. And those are like little soldiers. So they're there to kind of defend our skin. But the thing is that when there's an allergen that comes in, they go into panic mode and then they are trying to defend your skin. Somebody who has a very sensitive or reactive skin, those little soldiers are always acting up because they're scared. So what we want to do is that we want to calm them down and also give back the permeability to our capillaries, right? So the permeability is to make sure that if we're working out or going from extreme cold to extreme hot, we don't have super, super red skin afterwards. So strengthen your skin's natural defenses, strengthen the permeability to make sure that you can kind of keep up with the different climate changes, especially here. I don't know where you guys are, but today it is very, very warm and humid outside. So somebody who already does have very sensitive or reactive skin, if they go outside at 30 something degrees Celsius and then they come back inside where it's 19, it's a bit of a shock for the skin. Same thing for if you live in a very cold climate where it's going to be -20 or -30 outside, and then you come inside and it's 22 or 23 degrees. So those extreme climate changes are not exactly the best for anyone, but even more specifically for somebody who has very sensitive or reactive skin. Then your two other options, which are the oils. So first one, sensitive skin extract. Sorry, I don't know if you could see. If you don't, just leave a comment and I will answer you and tell you which one it is. So sensitive skin extract is going to be the add-on to anybody who wants to have something that's going to be a little bit more nourishing, either for daytime or nighttime. If you do live in a cold climate, this is going to be even more useful for you. I know it's summer right now, but it's not summer all year round, so it's a good thing to have, especially when it's colder. And the other thing is that if you're used to having a day cream and a night cream, what you can do is you can add a couple drops of this into your nighttime routine just to give you a little bit more richness, and then you put your cream on top. Or you can actually mix it in together and cut down on one step. So sensitive skin extract is like 911 oil, excellent for anybody who gets eczema, psoriasis, any type of itchiness, dryness, good for that. Then we have the Radiance Oil. So Radiance Oil, I spoke about it not too long ago. It's one of the new products. This one is actually going to be a safe product for sensitive and reactive skins. You can use this at night. I recommend actually you use it mainly at night because there is going to be melatonin. Why do we want melatonin in our skincare? Because it's going to promote your antioxidants and promote regeneration. So we're actually trying to get you to get a more rested look as far as your skin goes. You know, when you sleep a good amount of hours, you wake up and your skin looks really refreshed. This is what we're doing with your Radiance Oil. So add a couple drops of this under your moisturizer and you're going to see a really big difference rather quickly. And like I said, it is going to be a safe product for sensitive and reactive skins and anti-aging at the same time. The final product is going to be Repair Complex Cream. So Repair Complex Cream is really the ideal product to use at home for anybody who does have reactive red skin. The person who tells me I react to every single thing I put on my skin, this is really the cream that you should be using. So unlike the approaches of trying to stimulate your collagen, your elastin, things like that, our approach to anti-aging with this is going to be more of boosting your antioxidants. So it's not going to be as much of like a plumping effect as quickly. What we want to do is that we want to strengthen your natural defenses again. So you see all of this stuff is working together, and that's why we do recommend you do at least the 4 basic products, but you're going to see a nice improvement as far as just your skin's defenses to climate changes, or even just when you have a glass of wine, you're going to see that you're much less likely to get as rosy from just one glass of wine. So we don't want you to stop living your life. We don't want you to cut out everything that you enjoy, but there's definitely a way that you can control as far as the aging process of your skin if you have sensitive skin. Please stay away from everything that's going to be super stimulating and go towards stuff that's going to calm your skin and give you that deep hydration to maintain the youth for as long as possible. So I haven't seen any questions come up. If there is anything, I will definitely be answering throughout the rest of the day. If not, I will see you next Monday, where we're going to talk about pigmentation and what really works. Thank you for watching.